And for a long time, I couldn't explain why my weeks felt heavy even when things were going well. Revenue was fine, clients were happy, but I was consistently checking things. Did that lead get followed up? Did that proposal go out? Did that client book a call? Did I chase that one because it's a week or 2 weeks late? Nothing was necessarily broken, but nothing was really finished either, because that invisible drag is usually caused by a broken flow. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of More Clients, Less Effort. Hopefully you've been following along with the series. We're talking about systems at the moment. And last time we talked very much about sort of what we need to do to build that first system in our business. And so we're going to sort of continue on that theme and talk about how to build a system that sort of actually runs and moves you from chaos into flow, right? By now you've probably identified what that system might be, all right? That one thing in your business that quietly depends on you. And if you don't do it, it just doesn't happen at all. The thing that you're always keeping an eye on, the thing that lives in your head or your inbox or your anxiety. Today's episode is going to be about turning that thing into a flow, not with a complex setup, not with a shiny system or tech, although that will absolutely help and make things easier, but just something that keeps moving even when you don't. Now, most people think systems are about tasks. They're about checklists and steps and to-dos. But the real shift happens when you stop thinking in tasks and start thinking in flow. Flow answers 3 questions. What starts this? What should happen next without thinking? And how does it naturally end? If you can't answer those, then you don't have a system. You've got good intentions. And for a long time, I couldn't explain why my weeks felt heavy even when things were going well, right? Revenue was fine, clients were happy, right? But I was consistently checking things, right? Did that lead get followed up? Did that proposal go out? Did that client book a call? Did I chase that one because it's a week or 2 weeks late? Nothing was necessarily broken, but nothing was really finished either. And that's the invisible drag I want to talk about, right? Because that invisible drag is usually caused by a broken flow, not lack of effort. And here's the simple way I know how to build your first real flow, right? I use 3 words: trigger, movement, resolution. What's the trigger or event that occurs? Something happens. A lead comes in, a form is filled, a deal closes, whatever that happens to be. Movement is the system responding without waiting for you. What is the action that we do? And when does that action occur? Do we do it immediately? Do I send an email? Do I move data from one platform to another? Do I notify somebody? What is the thing that happens, that movement? And the third one is the resolution. What does it need to reach a clear next state? The booked, the closed, the nurtured. Do I trigger something else? And most businesses have triggers, but very few have reliable movement. And that's why founders stay stuck in the middle, trying to nudge everything along and calling that progress. So let's say your fragile point in your business is new inquiries. A simple flow might look like this. Someone fills out a form on your website. That's the trigger. Now, the movement is an immediate acknowledgement, a clear next step offered, and a follow-up scheduled automatically. And the resolution we're looking for is they book or they enter a nurture path. Now, notice what's missing in that process. It's you. You didn't disappear, right? But you were designed out of the bottleneck. And then when that happened for me the first time, it actually felt unsettling. It actually felt freeing, which was a little bit weird. Now, but here's the mistake I want you to avoid. Don't optimize your first flow just yet. Don't add branches. Don't future-proof it. And don't try to handle every single edge case. A system that works 80% of the time is infinitely better than one that lives in your head at 100%. You can refine it later, and you should and will. These systems evolve as your business evolves. First flow, and then we can polish later. So here's your takeaway for this week. Pick that one fragile point that you identified in our last episode and answer 3 questions. What triggers it? What should move automatically? And what does done actually look like? That's your first real flow, okay? Systems should reduce effort, not reorganize. I'll see you on the next episode.